happening. Day 2, Wellington 7's, and next up it's Fiji and England in the next of the Cup quarter-finals. Fiji leading 34-29 in the series. Fiji have actually won 3 of the last 5. They're going for 3 wins on the trot. Here are the lineups, and you'll see a couple of big names missing from the Fiji lineup because they are on a 2-match suspension. Kunatani and Palinasau, so 2Y9 and very, very 10. 2 key players for Fiji, and England also missing a player on suspension to Carpenter. But 3 of their players have been in try-scoring form. Williams, number 1, Rodwell, number 5, and Tom Bowen, number 8, have all scored 3 tries apiece. Simon Amor, the coach of England. Ben Ryan, the Englishman, the coach of the Fijian team. England just 1 try against Fiji this season. Remember, it started on the Gold Coast, then headed to Dubai, down to Port Elizabeth. So they've played twice this season, and England have scored just 1 try against Fiji. The combined scores, Fiji 79, England just 7. Mike Adamson from Scotland is the referee. Greg Clark with you, alongside me is Willie Lusay. What about this one?
Yeah, it's terrific, Greg, and I know that a lot of interest in the islands of Fiji, and Nandi and Suva, and all around the world. They've got the best supporters, and they love their team. But I tell you what, it's a massive mountain they're going to have to climb with only 9 players, or 10 players rather.
Yeah, and 2 of their big guns suspended after the judiciary had to hear a couple of sightings. So the quarter-final is underway.
Balls out.
And now it is England with a great opportunity early on. Lamert flings it back on the inside to Williams. He's pulled down. Only a metre out, advantage is being played. No need to panic. They get the penalty, England.
4.
And my goodness, they've got 2 players suspended, and now they have a man in the bin. It's number 4, Yessa Verimalua.
England getting off to a start like they did against New Zealand last night in their final match. Lamert getting involved, sending in too many players to the ruck, and the ball was out. And now they're going to have to defend for 2 minutes with only 6 players.
Williams taking his time. Lamert, expat New Zealander, playing for England, and Mitchell. So it's 2-on-1. They won't need the outside man, because running in for the first try is Charlie Hayter for England. That's his first try for the weekend. Oh, it's an important one.
Well worked move here, quickly recycled Williams, the offload there, and then just running across. Some saying maybe a player there was taken out in the next passage of play here. And they say there's a decoy runner. Have a look at this. Carl Tanana, was there interference?
Was nice manipulation of space. I don't think so, Willie. The defence have made it ready to come in. They turned their back, and that's just great work. Great set piece, England.
There's the extras from in front. Simon Amor, the coach, on the right. 7-0, England over an undermanned Fiji. But a long way to go. So Mitchell, the captain. That's pretty long. Knocked back by England. Can they clean it up? Good slips pass, a catch there. And Hayter goes to ground. Looking to make the most of this opportunity with a man in the bin for Fiji. Is that coming out just in time for England? Hayter! Can they bring him down? Oh, almost. But it's still there for England. Williams had a bit of white line fever, but he pops it up, and there's another try. It's Alex Gray. Christian!
Relentless pressure from England. They've just tripled the amount of tries that they've scored against Fiji this year, 2 in this game, and it's just hard running. You can't coach that. Hayter brought down the ball, quickly recycled. Williams did get white line fever, because had he passed, there was try time. And then Johnny on the spot is Alex Gray, try number 2.
It's the big men, isn't it, of England, Willie, at the moment. Charlie Hayter running strong. James Rodwell been staunch, but Alex Gray, he's a big unit too in jersey number 12.
Conversion successful, so it's 14 points to 0. England over Fiji. They're back to the full complement of 7 players, Fiji. They just haven't had any pill. Ben Ryan yelling out instructions from the bench in Fijian.
I'm sure if you're
Fiji
saying
won on the Gold Coast, Carl, sorry, and they were 3rd in Dubai, and they lost the plate final in PE. Desperate for an opportunity to go all the way here, Carl.
I was just about to say, Greg, you would have been saying catch this kick off with 2 hands. Don't let James Rodwell dominate.
It's into touch. And they're saying it came off Fiji. So England have scored more tries in this match so far than they've scored previously this season against Fiji. 1 in 2 games. And Rodwell goes high. Leonard. Terrific field position again for England. Mitchell over on the far side. It is Bowen. Back to Mitchell. They try and hold him up.
10 offside.
But they're offside, so nothing going the way of Fiji at the moment. And England just dominating proceedings.
You got to keep them on their feet, sir.
13 passes completed for England, 0 for Fiji, and that's why they trail by 2 converted tries.
That's incredible.
Let's play.
Lamert. Oh, he got a good ball away to Rodwell. And the support is still there. Williams goes to ground. Lamert through the legs, out the back door. Now they hit it up in midfield through Hayter. It's all England. Lamert dummying. They almost fell for it. The support play was good on the inside. Great try-saving tackle, Fiji, but it's still there for England. Now, finally, Fiji with a chance to have a crack. But that's good defence again by England on Vidi, and the penalty goes to Fiji.
6. Hold. Leave it.
Gee, there's plenty of feeling out there.
Oh, there's no love lost at all. And not backing down is the captain, Tom Mitchell. Rawatha
6.
wanted to go on with it, as did Vidi. I would have liked to have seen Vidi have a go on the outside there. KT, he certainly would have had the pace.
Yeah, most definitely, Willie. And he had an option coming around him too. But the Fijians just need to hold their head here. They're getting drawn into being too physical.
When the whistle goes, it finishes. You're a captain. Lead by example, okay?
I agree, sir.
Final warning, you would think, for both teams.
Not rolling.
Get rid of the rubbish after the whistle goes. So 2 wide. And Fiji looking to hit back, throwing the dummy and going straight through. Voitimi, Ravovo, man on the inside, man on the outside. He doesn't give it to anybody now. He links up on the inside with Verimalua. I think they might have butchered one there. They get the penalty anyway. And they take it quickly. Fiji desperate for some points, and out wide it goes to Mata. Mata sweeping around us 2 wide. Here we go. They are in, finally. I reckon they've taken out our cameraman as well, or maybe an advertising hoarding. Whoa-wee!
Ravovo, I thought he had blown it as well. He had too many options in the end because he had men either side. Lamert staying between obviously the support player and the ball. This is where it all broke down, with Lamert giving away the penalty, the quick tap, and then they just had to get it wide. And Rawatha against Rodders, it's not a contest.
Well, they just don't need a second chance, do they, Fiji? England have dominated possession, dominated territory, and now Fiji are right back in this one.
Ravovo will try and add the extras. The man from Toka Toka. And this one coming back. It's over! Right on the stroke of half-time. It's England leading Fiji in the Cup quarter-final, 14 points to 7. into the Fiji huddle.
Keep the ball, we'll put them under pressure. Don't give the ball away easy now, yeah? Build the pressure onto them. They've had their best rugby. It's now over to Fiji. 7 minutes that defines our season. Our entire season rests on the next 7 minutes. So give it everything.
Okay, so great with the carry, then quick blast, then the 9 plays away. Next 2 minutes, really, really important for us, guys. Jeff, end yourself. Tommy, end yourself. Charlie, end yourself. All good? Come on.
Let's keep bullying them, boys. Keep bullying them.
Ben Ryan, the former English coach, he knows how England plays, and big statement there. They've played their best 7s, and this next 7 minutes, Carltonano, according to Ben Ryan, will define Fiji's season.
Oh, most definitely. And I'm right next to Osia Kolinesau and Kunatani, and they are on the edge. They're shouting instructions out to the lads. And you're right, Willie, I spoke to Ben Ryan just before this game, and he said it's an opportunity for the young lads. There's nothing you can do about it now. Someone has to step up.
Okay.
Seven-point ball game. England 14, Fiji 7. Rovovo. And Rodwell can't control it, so early possession for Fiji. You heard Simon Amor say the first 2 minutes is so important for England. And they're allowed to offload. And now out there is Rawatha. Oh, we tried to get it on the inside. It came off one of the Englishmen, so it's play on. And Rodwell cleans up.
Stay. Leave the 9.
Lambert finds Hayter. He won't have the pace to go all the way, but that's a terrific run. And now the penalty goes against England. Lambert holding on. And Fiji looking to set something up. Out to their star, Samasoni, very, very inside ball was good to Rovovo, but the defence even better from England, and they turn it over.
Stay.
Hayter again. He's played well. Oh, and there's a mistake from England. One of those coach killers, Carl. Simple mistake.
Well, Greg, Charlie Hayter seems to be able to break the Fijian defence every time he touches the ball. Just the lines he's running has been outstanding. And you're right, to make that mistake in this end of the field, now they're under pressure. They're starting to suck in the big ones. This is the time you ask yourself, you've got to be composed.
Yeah, the other thing for me too, KT, is Tom Mitchell had to make that tackle on Vidi, and he did. And then they sent in a few English players to ask questions, and they won the turnover there. Great player to bring off the bench for England, and Watson.
Very good Rugby World Cup representative in 2013, Commonwealth Games 2014. He scored 50 tries in his career, but Fiji have the ball at the moment, around about halfway. And there's the one-handed pass out the back door, and there's the support play coming in from Katonambao. Osaki Katonambao. They can't pick up the loose ball, though, and Mitchell is there to clean up for England. And Gray lays it back. Lambert showing it in two hands. The race is on. And the support play is brilliant from Watson. Oh, that is a crunch try. The man off the bench, the fresh legs, Marcus Watson.
Some saying elementary, but it's Watson that gets there. Look at Lambert, set it up beautifully here, drawing on the inside and then giving it to the fresh legs as well. They've made an impact. Firstly, John Break, and then the pace of Watson. What a moment.
Got 10 seconds from now. 10 seconds.
So Mitchell from right in front. He adds the extra two. Is it enough? Break. Terrific support play. Great angle there from Watson as well. So 21 points to 7. It is England
Reece, last one.
in front. Look at those passes completed.
Let's play.
Mitchell. And it falls for England. Mitchell. Watson. Good defence. But it's still there. And break. Oh, that would look to be forward, but it's play on.
That was forward.
Mitchell. Flings it out. And Bowen gives it to Watson. They manage to hold on to one leg. 3 minutes remaining.
If England get through with the victory here, Greg.
Well, can they drag them down? No, they can't. Rawatha. He has got a double, and Fiji are back in it.
That's how dangerous they are, the Fijians. Half a sniff, and they're gone. The turnover, the penalty, the quick tap, and then just individual brilliance from Rawatha. This is crucial to keep them in touch.
There's the extra two. 21-14.
Look at this, though. The step and then the pass. Still had a lot of work to do. Rawatha breaks the tackle of Lemert, and then he just powered away. They trailed by 7. But I was going to say, if England get through and win this, Rodders, as they call him, has done such a great job at the kickoff. James Rodwell, he has won everything.
Well, this is the biggest one. Willie has to win this one for England to have any chance. Fiji have to get up. They have to send someone who's going to be the one to step up.
Well, they kick it down the middle away from Rodwell, and it is play on. No, it's not. It's a knock-on. Took a while to blow the whistle there, the referee. So we'll have a scrum, but there is still plenty of time in this one.
Time off.
Saying it came off the Fijians, so it looked like a fair enough call.
Good tactic as well, wasn't it? Kicking it away from where James Rodwell was standing, and Mata getting up, tapping the ball across. It's gone forward. Quality game of 7's between these two passionate sides, and well, who wants it most? That's what it's going to come down to.
Winner will play Scotland in the Cup semi-finals after Scotland came from behind to deny the United States. Samasoni Virivi in jersey 10, back from his French club to help out his countrymen. If you've just joined us, Fiji without two suspended players. Sami Kunatani, who has scored 4 tries in the 3 games on day 1, and also the captain, Osia Kulunasau. They won't have them in the semi-final either if they get through.
For me, Rauvovo is the go-to guy. He is just such an influence, and his ability to break tackles and to get away. He's the go-to guy for me.
Will he look for the option for the kick too?
We've got a man coming off for England. And he doesn't look to be in great shape, so Tommy Bowen.
Crouch.
Christian Lewis Pratt is on there as well now. So Mitchell puts it in. Lewis Pratt. And Watson. Penalty.
Straight in ceiling, and he got a little bit of help from Viri as well. He told him, look, I'm not even going into that ruck. And this player's just come straight in and flopped.
Good field position for Fiji. Simple catch and pass, not really asking any questions yet. Now it goes across to Rawatha. And Rawatha flirts with the touchline, but then flings one ball back, and it goes to Lungai. And Ovovo gives it to Derek Tuwai. Plenty of white jerseys around him, and that's the halfway. They're just trying to bring those England defenders in around the ruck before they go wide to their speed merchants. And the penalty is there for Fiji again. So inside the final half a minute, they need a converted try to force it to extra time. England need to hang on, and they wait, or will they? Tuwai, where's There's a support for Fiji. They pop it up, and they've got numbers, and they have got the TV Revolvo next to the sticks. Kick to come to take it into extra time. Oh, what a finish.
Brilliant, KT.
Well, Willie Luce, you're a Nostradamus. You highlighted number 12 Fiji. Fatemo Revolvo is going to be the man to watch, and he's the one that has given Fiji an opportunity to even it up and go into extra time. How good are Fiji?
Well, he doesn't look to be in great shape. He's taking plenty of time. Revolvo, it's over. It's 21 all. It's going to extra time.
Impact from the bench again. Jerry Two-White broke the tackle, and then this is just great Fijian support play. Everybody draw, pass, release. Revolvo's in.
So we are going to sudden death now. First points in extra time. And that team goes through to the Cup semi-finals to take on Scotland.
Shift them to the outside, let them step to the middle. So keep watching those offloads all the time. Keep making your one-on-one. What do you want to do? Will kick, please. Keep making those offloads, yeah? So keep ball, apply pressure. If you keep ball, apply pressure. Work in threes. You follow that ball like your life depends on it. You make your tackles like your life depends on it. Because this is a situation we're in now, eh? Okay, so we're receiving, go in. So we start that way. Okay? No, receiving.
Well, you can feel the tension on day 2 in Wellington.
Imagine the villagers around Fiji, Greg. They love this game. It's their national sport. Every time Sevens is being played anywhere around the world, they are around the television sets.
I'm also thinking about the pubs and everyone in England after England won the Six Nations match against Wales earlier. And can their 7-a-side team give them something more to celebrate?
Fiji!
So this is extra time, and it is sudden death. So the first points to be scored, that team will go through. Mitchell. Rodwell chasing, and he doesn't get to that one, and it's there for Fiji. They'll try and go wide. And Vidi, foot on the gas. They rein him in. Watson made the tackle, and now the flag is up, and so that was a terrific bit of defence from Watson, and it's going to be England throwing into the line-out.
Great contest, isn't it? Two of the thoroughbreds of Sevens, two of the speed merchants, Vidi and Watson. Good contest, and that's where he touches the chalk. Great attacking position for England.
Mitchell finds Rodwell. Down it goes to break, and Mitchell, and he's going to take them on. Penalty.
Need to make an effort to get out of there.
Yeah. You got this with the win.
Yeah.
Lewis Pratt, he's going to have a shot. Well, it's in the laws of the game. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a drop kick to advance through to the Cup semi-final against Scotland. Christian Lewis Pratt. He's about 38, 39 metres out. It's not a bad strike. It's not a bad strike, but it's out to the left.
Down the line!
So we're locked up 21 all in extra time.
Make sure they're behind you.
And Fiji They go long with the restart. Down to Lewis Pratt. Waits for the troops to arrive. Watson beat one. Ravomo made the tackle.
Stay on.
Stevenson brought down by Rawatha.
Vantage knock on.
Lost forward by England, and Mitchell has it. And he is into touch. Referee called advantage over.
Defence wins games, and that's a brilliant tackle there from Tuwai. Had to be made.
Defencemen's tournaments, Willie. That's the thing, but I'm with Simon Amwell. There wasn't much advantage there for England for mine.
Stay.
Fiji from inside their own territory, but it's been won by Gray, knocked down England's way, and Watson putting on some footwork, almost through. Tackle had to be made. They all have to be made now.
Vantage entry to the tackle.
And advantage is being played. It's a little closer than the previous penalty where we saw Lewis Pratt have a shot, but away they go.
Vantage over.
Advantage is over. Rodwell cutting back, and he takes the tackle before offloading, and there is nobody in front of Christian Lewis Pratt. And look at the bench. And in England, they're on their feet because England are through to the Cup semi-finals. They have beaten Fiji at extra time, and they'll play Scotland. It's his first try this weekend, and what an important one. Lewis Pratt. Incredible finish. Action-packed, drama-filled. And so full time in the Cup quarter-final, it is England 26, Fiji